boys and girls. So today we are going to be practicing writing the letter F. This is what the lowercase f looks like, or the little f. And this is what the capital F looks like. Parents, don't forget the most important letters for you to go over are those lowercase letters, because those are the letters that we will need to know in order to read the majority of the words in written material. So we're going to begin with that important lowercase f. So we're going to make kind of an odd shape. We're going to make like a little curve up here, and then we're going to come right down to the bottom. We do not want to curve up over the top line. We simply want to gently touch the top line with our pencil. So you're going to hold your pencil with 3 fingers, your index and your pointer finger, or your index and your middle finger are going to come on this side of the pencil. Your thumb is on the opposite side. If you hold your pencil like this, it'll be hard to control. So make sure just 3 fingers. It feels strange at first, but you'll get it. So you're going to trace up and over all the way to the bottom. And the second stroke is going to be just about on that line. You're just going to go left to right and cross that F almost as if it were a T. So I'm going to work with markers so that you can see it. Since I am recording this with the camera, you might not be able to see where that pencil line is. So just a little bit below that top line. Try not to go above it. And then right straight down till you touch the bottom. And then left to right. The majority of writing is top to bottom and left to right. So we're going to hook up, touch the top, but don't go over it. And right down, and then we'll cross that F. Up, touch the top, right down, and then cross your F. And then each one of these will get smaller. They do every day because that is the best way to learn how to write letters, is to start large till you master that shape, and then to make it smaller and smaller. So trying the letter on your own, we want to make that curve, touch the top, and come right down. Try not to do what I did, which was go over the line. And just below that line, you're going to cross your F. So here we go. F, F. And you're going to fill in both sets of lines. And then here we have an F word. Listen for the F sound at the beginning, that F, F. Here we have flower, flower, and that's a drawing of a flower, vase of flower, many flowers. And this is another reason you always want to work in pencil, because the marker makes a mess. And here's our capital F. You're going to start at the top and come down, and then left to right, right in the middle. You make another one. So we'll trace it with the finger, top to bottom, left to right, and find that middle line, and left to right. And you, of course, are going to be working in pencil. That way, if you make big mistakes, you can erase them. Here's our F right here, top to bottom, and then left to right, and in the middle. And here it's actually easier with these lines in here. That way you know exactly where to cross your F. So top to bottom, try not to go over. Try not to wave around like I just did. You want to try and make a straight line. top to bottom. Then you're going to put a cap on it, or a top, or a serif, and then you're going to cross it. F. Okay? And then they'll get smaller until we try the letter on our own. So here's letter F. You want to try and make them straight. That one's a little crooked. And here's our word to trace and the picture of them. And this is a ish, ish, fish. It is a picture of a fish. You might need to take a break between doing some of these writing worksheets. We have a lot of videos, brain break type things that you can just get moving and do some fun activities and then come back to some of the writing. Especially for beginning writers, it gets to be quite long. So here we have our name of the day, and it begins with an F sound, a F. And this child's name is Fabian. And we are going to write in Zener-Bloser alphabet on a piece of paper the name Fabian, and then we'll drop a letter for each line. And then as your child writes, they're going to, of course, write the entire name. Until they get to the end, they'll be writing it all by themselves. This is not going to be done in just one day, so patience. It might take a couple weeks. So here we have our F, A, B, I, A, N, and that spells Fabian. And now we're going to trace all of these with the dry erase marker, and we'll be writing the N on our own. And of course you would be doing this with your own name. You don't want to be copying off of poor Fabian. You have your own name. Don't be surprised if it takes you a few weeks to get here, that you're writing all of these letters on your own. Want to finish. And then here we write the entire name. It's good to practice your name every day, because when you get to kindergarten, oh look, I made that one too big. When you get to kindergarten, boys and girls, you're going to need to put your name on all kinds of papers. So here we are. Thanks. See you in the next video.